New at 6:30, as Tennessee officials continue to combat prescription drug abuse in the state, there may be some promising news. The state says the amount of painkillers prescribed to patients over the past 3 years has gone down. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb has a look at what that could mean.
The State Department of Health says doctors are ordering and pharmacists are filling 15% fewer painkiller prescriptions compared to just 3 years ago. The state is attributing the drop to the statewide drug database that doctors are required to check before prescribing painkillers to patients to make sure they're not trying to get more of the drug than they need from different doctors, a practice called doctor shopping.
It is, I think, in a practical way, what is needed so that people do not go to multiple prescribers in a very short period of time.
Dr. Sean Pruitt, who owns a pharmacy on Dickerson Pike, says he's had to turn people away after checking the database himself.
I like to inform them, and so I explained that the monitoring database has stated that you got something January 1st. It's only January 4th, and so by the numbers, you should still have plenty of medication left.
Pruitt says he thinks the database is making a difference, but he says the drop in painkiller prescriptions could also be caused in part by more people turning to heroin.
They find a cheaper alternative, and heroin has been that cheaper alternative.
The health department said that may be a factor, but they say more doctors are now encouraging people to get treatment for their painkiller addictions, a trend for addicts that the state hopes will continue.
And if they come to a situation where they're finding it harder and harder to get these opioids, that they look for help and not look for heroin.
The health department hopes this new data could foreshadow a change in the epidemic of prescription drug abuse across the state. Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
The State Department of Health says even with the drop in the amount of painkillers prescribed, they still haven't seen a drop in the number of overdose deaths in Tennessee. You can hear more from Dr. Sean Pruitt and call in with your own questions each month during Pharmacist on Call. It airs live this Thursday night at 7 over on News Channel 5 Plus.